Good day, everybody. I wish you a great and a lovely day. Today, we are having a series of training on sales. And today, we are talking about sales strategies for top performance. Sales strategies that will make you exceed expectation. Management and vendors, employers, they have different ways of measuring performance: qualitative, quantitative. And so they set targets, and those targets have to be met so that you can be said to have exceeded or have met your target. And so what are some of the strategies that salespeople should imbibe? Not just salespeople, business people generally in business. When we talk about people in business, we talk about entrepreneurs, because basically every entrepreneur is a salesman. An entrepreneur is someone that has a business to sell. You must be the number one salesman of your business. You must be the number one salesman of your business as an entrepreneur. And if you are not an entrepreneur, you are a salesman, an employed salesman of a company. Of course, what are the strategies needed to exceed expectation, to meet your quota, to make sure you contribute positively to the bottom line? At times, employers, they ask us, what is your personal contribution? How far have you done? Your daily personal contribution, your weekly personal contribution, monthly personal contribution, which will amount to the company's bottom line at the end. What are you contributing? And as salespeople, beyond the other workers, we are the main drivers of the income. So what are the strategies needed? Number one, time management. A top performing salesman must understand time management. How to allocate time. It means allocation of resources. When we talk about management, we talk about allocation of resources needed. You don't allocate equal resources. You don't allocate all your resources to what is not important. Alright? You don't allocate all your resources to things like that. So you must understand. And as top salespeople, you should be able to identify quickly who are the time wasters. People that are sweet talkers, but they are time wasters. They have nothing to contribute. They are time wasters. Time management is very key to top performing salespeople. And top performing salespeople understand this principle of time management and how to allocate their resources and time, which is invariably one of the best resources. How to allocate it, alright. Number two, we talk about never stop prospecting. Top salespeople never stop prospecting. They always prospect. Top salespeople, they always prospect. If you want to exceed expectation, if you want to do well in sales, if you have a business and you want that business to thrive, you must always prospect. And what is prospecting? Prospecting has to do with filling your pipeline with potential customers, which starts from the angle of lead generation. It starts from them being a suspect, you writing out their names, trying to do your own research to the point of closing up that customer and making sure that customer buys your product. Prospecting is a circle that a top performing salesman or saleswoman always engages himself or herself in. Never stop prospecting. Always prospect. Prospecting is the lifeline of a salesman. Prospecting is the lifeline of a salesman. You keep looking for. You are not content. You are not satisfied. No, you are not complacent. You don't say, okay, I want to relax and forget about it. I've had enough customers. You've forgotten that customers at times they come and go. You understand? I need new customers to replace the top existing ones. Keep looking for. While you also manage the existing ones. Please. As As you are looking for new customers, don't forget to look back at the ones you already have and take care of them. But number 2 point, never stop prospecting. Number 3, focus on quality instead of quantity. Quantity is good, all right? And that's when we talk about time management. Quantity is good, but what will take you to the next level quickly is quality. Allocate your time aright. More time to quality than quantity. Quantity are things that might not give you value as much as quality. So what will impact on your bottom line? Focus your time on it. Focus on quality. It doesn't mean you should take your eyes away completely from the critical mass. No. It's still part of your strategy, but excuse me sir, excuse me ma, focus on quality. Fish where the big fishes are. Yeah, fish where those are the fishes that will contribute. Those are the customers that will contribute significantly to the company's profit. They will contribute significantly to the company's bottom line. Fish where the big fishes are. We call those kind of customers, before they become customers, we call them dream prospects. Dream prospect. Prospect that when you convert just one of them, it will have significant impact on revenue and on your bottom line. Focus on quality. Focus on. Number 4, always ask for referrals. A salesman is humble. Ask for referrals. Referrals means humble yourself and ask. Okay, somebody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. And you as a salesman, you might never meet some people except someone leads you to them. The person or the people I know, you don't know. The people you have met and you know, I don't know. And that's why I need you. We all need each other. And that's the principle behind seeking out referrals. Please refer, asking for referrals. And finally, number 5, know your product. The worst thing that can happen to a salesman is when the salesman is asked questions about his product, his brain dead. He just goes blank. He doesn't know his unique selling proposition. He doesn't know his mission statement. He doesn't know his vision statement. He knows nothing about his company. He knows nothing about his product. And he goes out trying to bring customers in. And the customers are even the one telling him about his own product. That's the worst thing that can happen to a salesman. Know your product. I wish you happy selling today. Thank you.